Shalom. First of all, I'd like to give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash. Double honors to teachers, elders, and apostles, great millstone, likewise, brothers, put out this truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep unto you, brothers and sisters that are tuning in. Shalom. Today's lesson is titled, In the End, America Will Be Destroyed. Now, I don't know about you brothers and sisters out there, but, this might be reaching, but I was kind of I'm hoping Kamala Harris wins, so that these racist, egotistical, proud, so-called white Americans can go crazy and do what the scriptures is saying that they will eventually do. Because the time for mirth needs to end right now here in America. I hate this damn place. Let's go to the book of Isaiah 47:1, and it reads, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of Chaldeans, but thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." And Great Babylon, America, the United States of America, sooner or later, no matter how much the so-called white man kicks a can down the street, as one of the elder brothers like to put out, you're gonna have to do what the Lord Yahweh Shemashai intends for you to do, okay? Which is to come upon this earth with great wrath, which is going to create that resistance, expose yourself, which the prophets are exposing you as the devil that the Bible speaks of, and the wicked, okay, that do all of the evil on this earth, which will cause these other nations to come up against you. World War III, we know right now, is brewing. And you hear the word civil war, okay, disagreements, sedition, right now, every day in the media. And we're hoping, praying to Yahweh Shemashai that this is expedited into horrific violence, so that you doggone proud Americans, can get out of your damn comfort zone. You need to experience some hell like the rest of the world does, and especially the tribe of Israel, or so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos, at the hands of the so-called white man. Okay, none of you damn Edomites are innocent. Let's go to the book of Lamentation 4:21, and it reads, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Oz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked." Yeah, that judgment. The Lord judge us, put us into captivity over and over and over and over. And, I think it was the elder apostle Ramla who said that we were the only people that actually really have the mental capacity, physical capacity also, to go through the judgments that the Lord has put on us. That shows you that we are a special people. Because when you doggone Edomites, you so-called white people, start getting the crap handed to you the way y'all have handed it to us, oh man, I really, really want that front row seat to see how you people could be bugging out here in Great Babylon, America. When you're treated like a nigger. But that's exactly what's coming for you, okay? Y'all are going to get that treatment that we have gotten here in Great Babylon, America, and across this earth because of the lies that this devil has spoken about the children of Israel. Right now, we're in that lower state, but see, right now, we're being elevated. The minds of 1/3 of the tribe of Israel, the real biblical Hebrew Israelites, has been cleared. Okay, so take a look at it. This is your glorious city, okay? People partying it up. You love your tall skyscrapers. You love the nightlife, the restaurants. And that's about to come to an end. It doesn't matter who wins. Neither of these doggone puppets that stand up on that stage and they're going to have all these people, wondering tomorrow night, who's going to be the next ruler of Great Babylon, America. It makes no difference. The end has already been written. Let's go to 2 Ezra 15 and verse 14. It reads, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." People don't dwell, with the mindset towards Yahweh Shemashai, or serving the Lord, or even take serious the Bible. A lot of these people just think the Bible is just written by a bunch of dudes. They like to use that word dudes, who had nothing else better to do but to put some stuff down on a piece of paper. And there's this, hippie long haired dude that walked around, called himself Jesus, and he had a bunch of, dudes with him, and they would just go from village to village or town to town. These people have no respect for the Most High, Yahweh Shemel Shai, or his son. They think it's all a joke. They really do. They don't believe. But you're gonna believe though. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. So you're gonna fight. I can't wait to see it. For there shall be sedition amongst men, in awaiting one another, they shall not regard their king nor princes, and the cause of their action shall stand in their power. This is going to be across the earth, but in particular, we're looking at Great Babylon America. For you Jakes out there, this shouldn't matter to you. See, if you're not out there voting and wasting your damn time voting for a doggone king that don't give a crap about you, never have and never will, you should be your concern. You should be rejoicing because you now going to see these doggone crackers start tearing each other to pieces. I can't wait. But of course, a lot of you Jakes are involved with it. You want to be a part of it. You want to get the rub elbows with these people. You want them to accept you. You want to be accepted. Like a hamster in a damn wheel, man. Same old trick played on you. You can't see that. You ain't going nowhere, Jake. The only place you're gonna go is at the end, okay, off a barrel, off a gun, or the point of a sword for real, or a knife. These Edomites are gonna come and kill your ass like one of the brothers put out there. You Jakes out here joking around, walking around sagging, still in that damn low-level mindset. Wow, these crackers are out. These Edomites are out there sharpening their sword, their skills. They're getting ready for what they know is going to be a rough time. They can feel it, but they're hoping. And it's not only the Edomites, it's these other doggone tribes here too. What, you think you can just, you don't think they know what's going on too? Or they have a feeling about it? And they can wait for you niggas to come step up in their communities thinking that you're going to take over because you're ill prepared and you don't have the covering of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai. This is Isaiah 19 and verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. So how you think this place is going to be all ruined? It's going to go from this beautiful, skyscrapers and bright lights and partying and festivities and just into a complete, utter, doggone nightmare. Just like what you see in the movies. That's why Esau got all of his ideas to make these movies. Where do you think he's getting it from? The scriptures. Because he knows that's how eventually it's going to be. The difference is that he put a twist to it. He put a twist to it to make it like some way, somehow they're going to get out of it. No. For them to bring in something new, they need to get rid of the old. And that old is you people that think you have rights. And you're entitled to a good life. And you're entitled to this. And you're entitled to that. And you're entitled to this and that. No. Hey, we make it plain and simple on the table right here. If you want dramatics, go watch all the horror movies and all the apocalyptic movies out there. There it is right there. Because they're getting their ideas from the scriptures. And then they charge you $25, $30 to go watch it. When you can get it for free from the prophets. But you don't like to listen, Jake. And I'm only talking to the 2/3 out there. Okay? The ones that, hey, they drive past camp after camp. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you have about 200 camps that goes out there from what I can see from who I subscribe to, including myself. And you ignore. But that's okay. Because what we're letting you know is these Edomites are about to go to war here in Great Babylon, America. But it doesn't end there either. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and starting with verse 32. Because take a look at this picture right here. When you take a look at this is exactly what's going to be happening. Because as people start fighting and killing each other and they're too afraid to go out there and the jobs dwindle, okay, there's not going to be robots out there that's going to be doing lawn mowing and cutting down branches or trees or fixing up the road. They're not going to be doing that because people are going to attack those robots too. What do you think? How you think this is going to go? The roads are going to be undrivable, and this is going to be going into the year's time. And certain cities are going to look like this real soon. Those certain places. Nobody's clearing up the debris. And the earth shall be laid waste, and the field thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns. It's going to be a global thing. But right here, of course, in America, because no man shall travel through therethrough. The virgins shall mourn having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Okay? Now you can make a whole long video just based on that, because yeah, you got World War III brewing. So before the wars really kick up, you know, there's a lot of deployments and preparation. So there's a lot of preparation going on right now. There's a lot of deployments going on right now. It's not making mainstream news anymore, but they're going over there. There's also wars that's going to be taking place here domestically. So the men are going to be destroyed, and a lot of women are going to be left with no husbands and no man to marry, because men are going to go over there high in testosterone, frustrated, just trying to survive or trying to prove that they're a man to their family, you know, to bring back something. And that famine is going to be, you have the famine that's going to take place, you know, for the men who are actually in the military overseas. Because, I mean, I can go into it because I was in logistics. Those planes are going to, those cargo planes are going to get shot out of the sky, because you're now going against an adversary that has the capability to do that. The submarines and the ships are going to be, you know, supply ships. They're going to be sunk. Everything is going to be a target. This is what America did to the Japanese in World War II. They basically starved them out, cut off their supply. Now America's been able to triumph over these poor nations, you know, these smaller nations they've picked on, because they have a huge logistics system, and these other nations didn't have it. And no, you know, these other nations can cut off their supply. But that's not going to be the case now when you have these other nations that are just as sophisticated. They already know how America operates and how America fight. So guess how that's what they're going to do. Just like how you got Israel attacking, you know, storage, you know, ammunition storage facilities and all the other stuff like that. That's what these other nations are going to do. They're going to attack the American storage facilities, which is going to include food and ammunition. They're going to sink the boats that are trying to bring supplies to those aircraft carrier, okay, or to those submarines. Don't be surprised if you're hearing about cannibalism in the military as they're fighting a service member start turning around and possibly eating each other. It ain't gonna be like these little you know, OEF and OIF, you go and deploy and you come back actually 20, 30 pounds overweight. Not to mention the famine is going to be taking place here. But this is what you're going to see. Overgrown land. This is going to be during the apocalyptic, not even post-apocalyptic. But this, imagine that, you can't even transverse. And guess what's hidden in these grasses and stuff that you're looking at right now? Animals that's going to attack you. They're going to use those as cover. Camouflage to attack you. Snakes. Species of animals that don't belong here to the continent of America that's escaped of these zoos. Yeah, you see, that's the thing about it. You doggone Edomites, you so like to put things in cage and look at it to entertain yourself. And those animals are going to be the ones that's going to be the detriment to you. Not to mention the things that the so-called white man is creating in his lab with the gene splicing and stuff like that. That's those newly created beasts that the Lord is talking about that he's going to send to do all kinds of craziness, man. And you're not going to be able to see it because you're not going to have lights, and you're going to have buildings that's basically been consumed by growth of trees and other plants. Okay, as nobody's tilling the ground. That's what you see in those movies. And where do you think they get that? Right out of the book that we bring out to you, that you ignore because, well, who wants to listen to us? Let's go to Ezekiel 35:4. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh Shemashai. That's the Most High speaking. So if he's telling you he's going to lay your cities waste, what do you think is going to happen? Nuclear explosions. We're going to see that in our life. And if it's not thermonuclear, it's going to be near thermonuclear. Maybe not with the radiation type, but they're going to be huge. Crap, you see how loud a firework sound when they go off? Imagine what a thermonuclear, 1 megaton nuclear missile is going to do when they land on one of these cities or land on one of these bases or supply depot. or even try to hit one of these missile silos that we don't even know of. It's in plain sight, but we don't see it. It looks like a plain desert, but yeah, hundreds of missile silos or thousands. But the Lord intends to destroy this place. So look at all the beauty of it, because it's about to end. Let's close with the book of Isaiah 13 and 19. Because the Lord made it very, very, very clear. As he stirred the Medes, which is the modern day Russian Empire, and the conglomerate of nations that's going to join them. It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. There's not going to be any negotiation. Okay, they're pissed, man. There ain't gonna be no peace treaty or use the petrodollar to buy your way out. They ain't gonna need it. Because this is the Lord sending the Medes after Great Babylon, America. Their bows also should dash the young men to pieces, and they should have no pity on the fruit of the womb, and their eyes should not spare children. Children are going to die. You people better get used to that. Seeing dead children, dead babies, women getting ravished. You're not gonna sleep. If you people are not in the spirit, or you're not understanding that the Lord Yahweh Shemashah is allowing all of this and he's controlling who's going to get what, you're going to lose your mind. You're going to go days without sleeping. And even if you sleep, it's going to be a nightmare of the things that you see when you're wide awake. But there's only so much my mind could have described to you, or even what these movies can describe to you. You just got to live it and experience it. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of Chaldees, excellency, should be as when God, power, overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And how did he overthrow them? Boom! With fire and brimstone, which today in modern terminology would be a nuclear destruction by 200 million nuclear missiles raining on this place, turn this place into that lake of fire, and it deserves it. So Lord willing, the elect was edified. This has been In the End, America Will Be Destroyed. I'd like to close by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, Shalom.